Hello, 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 and welcome to the new background. Lots of stars, and I'm just going to do the comments. Let me get rid of those. There we go, and we are live. Welcome to the show. How does that look? Looks good. Pardon me. Let me just squeeze behind the table and come through here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody's okay. Oh, we've got some people liking and messaging. Hello, hello, hello. Comment on your post. I'll be there in 5. Okay, Darren, I'll see you in 5. Well, I'm already here, but you know what I mean. It works, it works, it works, it works. So I'm very excited about today's show. I'm so excited to be here. Let me just go to here. There we go. Let me just bring this up. I just need to mute that. There we go. Will that open up? I'm very excited about today's show. I've got a whole load of new tricks to do. I've got my stars are up. Ta-da! I've got a couple more. Michael, hello Michael, nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I've got the stars up. I'm doing a. This is thanks to my friend actually, Tricky Ricky, who suggested he got stars up at his and suggested it was a good look. And I said, do you mind if I steal that? And he said no. And I was like, da-da! So I've got it here. I've got some fun things to show you today. I'm going to be doing some brand new tricks. I've got an absolutely brand new trick that I've been very excited about getting and got last week. That was sent to me very kindly, and I've got some other new bits, and I've got some more new stuff coming, so I'm going to be putting that into the show throughout. And we're talking to you about a couple of other shows that I've got coming up as well. I'm very excited to get them going. And yeah, just a quick hello and how are you all doing? And it's Sunday. We've still got a few minutes. I did go early today. I've got my chair, but I'm not going to sit there. I've got my R2D2 cushion as well. I love my R2D2 cushion. My favourite cushion. But I don't think I'm going to sit down today, so that's in the way. That'll be fine. So I hope you're all right. How are you? Tell me all. Leave some comments. Let's get the comments going. I'm waiting to find out. Here we go. Hold on. Are you watching? I will say hello. So I've got a couple of little friends who are coming in who I was talking to a few minutes ago actually. So they were chatting on the Zoom a little while ago. Oh, pardon me. More comments coming in. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Happy Sunday. Hi, Jake. We are well, thank you. How are you? I'm very well, thank you, Michael. I'm very well. Very excited to be here. I love it. I was going to do the show yesterday, but due to circumstances, I was. What is that? Is that a? Hold on. No, it's the wrong side. Hold on. Let me go here. There's a little thing. Oh, it's a star, but the light is reflecting off it. It's that one. The light is reflecting, the green one there. The light's reflecting off it, and I thought it was a hole in the wall, but it's a little glint. Okay. Yeah, I had a commitment yesterday, so I couldn't do the show, so I decided to do it today instead. Wherever you are, I hope you're okay. I know that I've got friends in America who tune in and Australia as well, so I hope things are going well over there. Apparently, this is really bizarre, but in Newmarket where I live, there is a flood warning today. Alexa, what's the weather like for Newmarket?
In Newmarket, England, there's a flood alert in effect.
Alexa, stop. There's a flood alert in effect in my hometown. I don't know why there's a flood. It's a beautiful day out there. I mean, Alexa, stop. I'm going to open my window actually. It's a beautiful, I mean, I want to go there and have a barbecue, to be honest with you. It's a beautiful day. It's really stunning weather out there. And I don't know why there's a flood effect. If you suddenly see me climbing over and shutting the window, sorry about that. Yeah, if you suddenly think, oh, it's because the water is gushing. If I get washed away, you'll know why. Michael, I'm sorry for turning your taps off. Yeah, thanks, Jack. Sorry for waking up your Alexa there. That's very funny. I tried earlier on. I was on a Zoom call with a couple of friends earlier on, and I was going, set alarm for 5:30, and they wouldn't work. It didn't work. And then I was worried. I set my alarm. Cancel all alarms. Yeah, so it worked. So yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of quick things. I've got a quick kids trick for you, classic kids trick really, and a couple of older tricks that I've found and replaced, etc. And a brand new trick. I'm doing a slightly different version from the main effect. I've got some tricks. I've got a couple of new ones. Tricky Ricky, a friend of mine, Tricky Ricky, who is amazing, very kindly sent me a whole bunch of new tricks. Someone's cooking bacon. I can smell it. I wish I'd open my window now. This is one, I'm not doing it today. This is an amazing one that I'll be using. And he also sent me his trick called Snakes and Adders, but that's going to be in my paid shows. So if you want to see that, then book me for a show, because then you get to see it. I have tricks that I don't do on the live shows that are only for the parties and stuff that I do. like my raccoon trick over here, which I love doing, by the way, but I won't do it on the live shows, not until we're going back to normal anyway. It will be exclusive for the live shows or for the actual shows when I perform. So yeah, so I hope everyone's doing all right. We've still got about 5 minutes. I did go early today, didn't I? Blimey. Hi Sam. Tyler and Amira Rose are here today. Hello Tyler, hi Amira Rose, hello. And there we go, we've got Molly May and Stanley watching as well. Hi Molly May, hi Stanley. So I was just talking to Molly May a minute ago, and she's got a super cool outfit on that she made herself, which is so cool. And she's dyed her hair as well, which looks amazing. Hello. So my neighbour my neighbours look out their back window whenever I'm here and they can see me performing. They got the lights and that. Hello. So yeah, Molly May is getting into magic as well. So I'm glad you're here. I'm very excited to show you what I've got to show you. Yes. Oh, hi Nico. My next door neighbour cooks for me all the time, and I cook for her as well. I send meals that way, but she's always making some fantastic food. She messaged me like at 1 o'clock this morning going, I'm going to make stuffed chicken and mashed potato. Would you like some? Yes please. So, but I can smell bacon going, so I'm pretty sure at one moment I might get a knock on the door and a bacon sandwich, but oh yeah, we'll see. Hi Lisa. Hello. So yes, well, it looks like the light at the end of the tunnel is getting closer, and we are looking like we're coming out of the lockdown. So shows are becoming more available again. I'm not going to be taking too many bookings until before June, just because I'm still concerned about everything, and I want to make sure that they don't get cancelled and stuff. So we're going to be looking from June onwards. I'm going to be really pushing the shows again. So if you have got any upcoming parties or weddings or events or functions, or you're just lonely, then you got my number, give me a call, and yeah, we'll sort it out. Hi Kat, hello. Oh, I like that fountain can, that's really cool. That's awesome. It's my friend Kat, amazing friend of mine, lovely friend. Hope you're doing okay. I do apologise. It's, oh, hello. Oh, and another one. Oh, I didn't see the sandwich underneath it. Oh, it's a bacon sandwich, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to close this up because there we go. We've got a bit of noise outside. And in case the flood comes. That's great, flood effect. I can't believe it. It's such a beautiful day here. No flood. If it floods, I will go outside with the camera and I will show it to you, because I don't believe that's happening at all today. They might as well put it's going to snow, because it just ain't. It's beautiful. There's not even, it's what I call Simpson sky. There's not a cloud up there. That is amazing. Okay, so let's get this show going, shall we? I want your neighbours. My neighbour Sylvia is amazing, and she makes me cakes, and she's from Slovakia, and she makes me cakes, Slovakian food, and it's always amazing. And she makes her own like Kentucky Fried Chicken drumsticks, which are, oh my goodness me. And she made some the other day and brought them out, and Charlie was here, and Charlie was like, oh, I want some. So I was like, oh, and you can have the chicken. And I sat there begrudgingly eating the potatoes while she munched, and I was like, oh, that looks so nice. But I do cook for her as well, and like if I'm doing a barbecue or something, and I always send something back the other way. So let's get this going, shall we? We are a couple of minutes late, but I want to show you a couple of quick things before we start. And this is one of them. This was sent in to me by a friend of mine, my friend Jane. And Jane is one of the most creative people I know. She's amazing. She's a magician. She lives in a house that is just beyond explainable. It's just amazing. And she does stuff with... so she's got like a bath that she's cut up and made into a sofa. A bath, yeah, that's right, you heard right, a bath made into a sofa. She's got her dining room is like a square room, but it looks round. It looks like the inside of a castle turret, and the back of a house looks like a castle. And she's got a Scooby-Doo van, and she's got a chocolate room. And to get into the chocolate room, you have to go into a box, and it spins you around, and it's a secret thing goes in. There's a secret passageway into her magic room, and she's going to do a video for us, and it's going to be shared for some magicians to watch. But if I can get it, I might share it up. And I've been to the house. It's amazing, isn't it, Darren? It is just amazing. Jane also makes these. Let me show you this quickly. I've just dropped something. That'll be all right. Jane makes these. So this is a book that's been folded. It's not been cut. The pages have been folded, and so it spells Wayne along the side of the pages. So it's not been cut, the book is still intact, but all the pages have been folded, so it spells Wayne. And Jane makes these and sells them, and if you're interested, then drop me a message and I'll put it in the comments anyway, but I'll put up a link to, she calls it Korigami, and it's beautiful, and she can do any name or word. She does say that the fewer letters, like 5 or 6, is really the most letters she'd want to do to make it work. Pardon me. No, she doesn't own the Scooby-Doo van around here. There is a Scooby-Doo van around Newmarket. No, Jane lives in Somerset, and it's like it's the one from the TV advert and stuff. It's the actual real Scooby-Doo van. It's licensed. It's got the licensing on it. Yeah, these books are great. So if you've got a loved one or a celebration, you want something to say, you know, a partner's name or a child's name or anything, or an age or playing card or something, speak to Jane. She is amazing. Like I say, I will put up a link to Jane in the comments below. She also makes these, and these have just become available on the Alakazam site, and I love it. I do an optical illusion show, so I do a thing like I have these buttons, and if I put this one here, you can see that the red button appears to be bigger than the blue button. But if I stretch the blue button and I shrink the red button, then now hopefully you can see there that the blue button is now a lot bigger than the red button. And but in fact, in real life, if you put them together, they are exactly the same size. I'm just rushing through this. I normally do a big presentation about boomerangs, but we'll get back to that. You get it, because it will boomerang and it will get right. Okay, but check this out. I've got 2 circles, and I've got a little mirror here. I don't know which way is the best to do this, so hopefully you can see this here. But I've got 2 circles here. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Hello, darling. How are you, darling? Long time no see. I hope you're getting on all right. I've not seen Lisa Fraser. Lisa's the sister of one of Charlie's friends, and Lisa was always one of my, you're not supposed to have favourites, are you? But Lisa was such a good girl. She was always a good friend to Charlie and looked after Charlie when they were at school together. So lovely to see you, Lisa. Hopefully you're all right. Hopefully your mum and that's all right. Check this out. Watch this. I've got this mirror, and down here you can see, I'll tilt this up for a minute so it doesn't reflect the light. I've got 2 circles, but when I put this in front of it, hopefully there, the reflection you'll see is of a square and a hexagon. In fact, if I turn it round, if I was to move it forward a little bit, if I turn it round, you'll actually see that it changes right in front of your eyes, and now it's a square and a hexagon, and yet in the mirror it is 2 circles. It's absolutely amazing. It's a physical optical illusion that you can feel and hold and touch. So absolutely amazing. They're for sale at the Alakazam website. So if you want one, if you're interested in one, again, drop me a message and I'll send you the link, or visit Alakazam. Boomerangs, Australia's biggest export and import. Yeah, it's a fantastic little thing. I've got this one as well, which aren't readily available at the moment. But like I say, this is part of my optical illusion show. This is you can't see it because it's on my map. It's a little black stand, and it's just a stand. It doesn't do anything else. And this is an arrow. If I put the arrow on here, you'll see that the arrow points in this direction. It doesn't point in this direction, it points in this direction. But if I turn the arrow round, it still points in this direction. So if I turn it around again, and I can turn it the other way if you want to, it always points in this direction, because that's the direction that it wants to go in. And again, if I get the mirror, hopefully you'll be able to see, when I put it into the mirror, it points in the opposite direction, obviously. And if I turn it round, it still points in that same direction. It's a beautiful optical illusion that's in physical form, and I love it, and I think it's brilliant. So yes, if you're interested in anything like that, drop me a message, let me know, because that's great. Alfie McCready, hi Alfie. Hi Scott. Oh, speaking of Scott, I'm going to be doing one of Scott's tricks in a minute, or one that he's heavily influenced. Let's do something for the kids to begin with. So I know that Stanley and Molly May and a few other kids are watching, and Alfie McCready's in the house. Alfie McCready in the house. So check this out. This is one of my favourite kids tricks, and I know I've done it on the show before, but I've got a lot to get through today, and I wanted to do something a bit different. So check this out. This is my magic colouring book. Now, if I show you the pages, when I first got my magic colouring book, I was very excited. I was only young, and I thought, oh, it's going to have full of pictures of people doing magic, and that'll inspire me to do magic as well. But when I went through the pages, I actually found out that they'd forgotten, or they hadn't printed it. It was a reject, it was a duff, and all the pages were completely blank. Now, this is a problem, but I know that you can help me. Now, if you are new to the show and you've not seen this before, I am going to warn you, I need your help. You have got to join in with this and help me do it. So what I want everyone to do, put the thumbs together, wiggle their fingers like this. Very good. We're going to come back to that in a second. First of all, though, I want everyone to point their finger like this. Don't pull your finger, point your finger. I want you to draw me. Okay, so Molly May, Stanley, I know you're watching. I want to see you doing it as well. And who else on? Let me just go up here. I think, hold on. Let me just give me 1 second. Oh yes, Tyler and Amira Rose, I know that you're watching. And also, who else was on here? Oh, where is it? Oh, I can't see now. It doesn't matter. But if whoever, and Gideon, I know Gideon's doing it. Okay, point your finger like this. I want you to draw me some magic pictures to go in my magic colouring book. Okay, so I want you to draw me the pictures to go in here. Are you ready? Draw, 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 draw. All the grown-ups, you can do this as well. So draw, 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 draw. Very good. Now we're going to put those into here. So I want everyone to pick their fingers. Everyone say abracadabra. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Andy, I know, I'm pretty sure that was Molly May and Stanley said it. I don't think I heard you say it at all. We need everybody to say abracadabra. This is a joint effort. It's not a charity gig, okay? Everybody, 1, 2, 3, say abracadabra. 1, 2, 3. Very nicely done. That's a lot better now. Hopefully, if it works, when I go through here now, if it's full of magic pictures, you can all clap and cheer and scream and shout as loud as you can, because I will be able to hear it coming through the walls. Are you ready? We go 3, 2, 1. If I go through the book now, you'll see it is full of magic pictures. Beautiful magic pictures as well, I might add. Oh, look at that. It's fantastic. Boy and girl doing magic. There's some circus people. Come to the magic show. The Lincoln Rings. Look, there we go. That's the one that I just showed you guys a minute ago on the Zoom. There we go. Look at that. Oh, we've got some rabbits and some hats and some laughing. Oh, the floating girl illusion. Look at that. Oh, and there's me with the cards. Look at that. Happy and handsome. And the magician and his assistant doing some magic. That is fantastic. But that isn't the trick I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the one where we colour the pictures in. So everyone take your fingers and colour the pictures in. No scribbling. You can click, click, click and change the colours if you want to. And put some red and some blue and some green and some brown and some orange and some apple and some apple. Yeah, because you had orange. Yeah, and you know, because you could. I said orange, and that's an orange, and then because an apple. Fair enough, we'll just put this here like this, and it wasn't even there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But now, watch this. Now, if we say abracadabra again, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Nicely done, very nice done. Now, if I click my fingers now, hopefully when I go through, if it works, big round of applause, you will see we have got a beautiful colouring book with all the pictures are beautifully done and coloured in. Check them out, they are amazing. There's those Lincoln Rings coming up somewhere. I did see them in there, but there we go. There we go, look at them Lincoln Rings, that's fantastic. And all the tricks and all the people coloured in beautifully well, every single page, look at that. And that is a magic colouring extreme. Ta-da. Thank you very much, that was amazing. Right, let's do something and get some people involved. Oh, this is really nice as well. I'm going to be using this throughout the show. This is a Tengricity stand, and it defies logic. It's why is that floating and what's holding it up. It's pretty cool. It will take, it doesn't take a lot of weight, but it will take the weight of a pack of cards. So it's a proper working table, but as you can see, it's a real proper mystical illusion of how, I mean, you've got these cables here, but that doesn't explain how that's holding it up. I love it. It's my little table. I'm going to be using this throughout the show, and all my shows hopefully, but we'll come back to that very, very shortly. So I'm going to do this one very, very quickly because this is a brand new trick and one that I was very excited about. It was released just last week, and I've been working on this routine. Hopefully I'm going to do it justice. I really, really hope I'm going to do it justice. Hi Baldy, hi Luke. Hi Jack, hello Jack, did you see the colouring trick? Hopefully you did. If not, you better watch it again later on. But hopefully you're okay. Check this out. I went out for a drink before the lockdown. The last time I went out for a drink was with my mate, and he likes to drink beer, and I'm not a really big beer drinker. I must admit, I'm not really a fan. So I will normally have, and these are from a card game called Pick Your Drink. And it's a pretty cool card game. You normally deal the cards face down, and then from here you can do different games with them and stuff. But I took out a couple because I wanted to explain this story. So I've got here, there's a Bloody Mary, a margarita, a Long Island iced tea, and a mojito. So a couple of cocktails. I quite like the cocktails. I like the Jack Daniels. I'm not really a big beer drinker, but my mate, he drinks beers, and he's exclusively beers. He sometimes has a rum and coke at the end of the night, but almost exclusively he'll drink beers. So what the idea is, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's play a little game, yeah? And he was like, no, I'm just going to drink my beers. That's all I really want is just these beers. I don't really want anything else. And so he took the beer cards and put them aside, and I said, no, come on, mix it up, have a cocktail. He said, I don't like cocktails. He said, well, you have a beer. I'm like, I don't really like beer, but I'll have one. So he said, well, okay, which one of these drinks are you going to sacrifice to have a cocktail then? And I said, well, probably I would get rid of the Bloody Mary, because that's not my favourite drink. I'd probably have that one as a beer instead. So I've still got the mojito, the Long Island, and the margarita to enjoy. And I said, but now, you know, you know, I don't really want that many bits. It's gassy and fit. I don't really like it. He said, well, what else? I said, well, the margarita is a bit sweet and it's not really something I would drink. So maybe I would just get rid of the margarita as well and have, you know, 2 beers and 2 cocktails. I'll have them first and get them out of the way, and then I can have the cocktails afterwards. And I said, but I do like the mojitos. But you know what? If it's for you, mate, I'm willing to sacrifice it, and I'll have 3 beers for you. And he goes, well, just, you know, you don't have to have the Long Island iced tea. You've got all these drinks here. If you have 4 beers, we can just have a few beers together. Just 2 blokes out for a night out, having a chat, good mates, drinking some beer. And I was like, well, okay, but you know, these are cards, and if I've got the 4 beers, that must mean that you now have the cocktails. And he said, I ain't drinking that stuff. And I said, well, that's simple. We give this little shake over here, then you'll see that over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 beers, and I'll just stick with my cocktails. Ta-da! Thank you very much. Let me put this over here. Okay, so this is a trick that was shown to me by my friend Scott Patton, who is on here, I do believe. Hold on, let me just see. I thought I saw his name. There he is, Scott Patton. And Scott's a great guy. He's a Scottish guy, and well, that's got anything to do with it. And but he's a good guy. Scott, I'm not going to call upon you to this. Kat, I would like you to join in with us. I know that you're there. What I've got here. So I've got a pack of cards. I've just taken off some cards from the pack. I don't need the whole deck. I've got 3 cards that I've taken out, the Ace, 2, 3 of hearts. And I've also got an extra card, which I'm not going to show you just yet, which I'm going to place here. And I've got these cards here. So what I want to do is I'm going to give you a choice. We're going to place them in this order because I'm going to deal them my left to right. So I'm going to put them in order 1, 2 or 3. But I'm going to change that order now. And Kat, I would like you to change this order into any order that you like. You can have 2, 3, 1, 1 through 2, whatever you want, okay? If you could write that in the comments. Now, the way it's going to work is, whatever pile it is, say this is 1, I'm going to do a 1 pile. When I get to the 2, I'm going to do 2 piles, and when I get to 3, I'm going to do 3 piles. So if the 3 is the first pile here, then I'll do 3 piles, then 2 piles, then 1 pile. And if it's here, I'll do 2 piles, and then 1 pile, and then 3 piles. Now, this is a bit of a problem, because my laptop has just shut down because it's doing something. So this is a pain. And I don't know, hold on 1 second, hold on. My laptop has decided at this very moment, hey, I'm going to update. Let me go onto my iPad. How much battery has this got? Oh, it's got plenty. If I go onto Facebook, hopefully I should be able to bring it up on the iPad, and that will be fine. I can't believe that that's just done that. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Technical issue, technical issue. Right, it's just loading up. I will go, and then once that's, here we go. There we go. Look at that. I'm on. Right, it'll take me a few seconds to load it up. So yes, so in a second I'll be able to see what you put, Kat, and I'll be able to find it. I'm not going to touch these here, and I'll put them back into 1, 2, 3, and then you can choose which order you want to be in. Let me just do this. It's not. There we go. Right, open, please. Can I get the comments? How embarrassing. Okay, for some reason I can't see the comments. Ah, there we go. Oh, where are you? Wayne, I'll probably have to go into it here. That was a shared file. Get rid of that. I do apologise. So in a second I'm going to see what number Kat has chosen. Why can't these things just work? Ah, here we go. There's my file. Go to comments. Is it going to bring the comments up? I want the comments, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2, 1, 3. Okay, I can see the comments now. So we've got 2, 1, 3. So I'm going to do 2 and then 1 and then 3. I do apologise about that. Okay, we've got it going now. That's perfect. So we've got 2, 1, 3. Yeah, I couldn't see my laptop. If I just turn this round, for some reason, my laptop, which is what I watch things on and film things on, has decided at this very moment it is going to update. So I can't see anything. But I've got another arm and I've got my my iPad on it, so I can see it on the iPad. 2, 1, 3. Okay, so here we go. So this is my prediction. Kat has chosen 2, 1, 3. Let me just check that. Yep, 2, 1, 3. And now we're going to shuffle these cards in this manner. So 2 piles first of all. So we do like this. Okay, and then the next pile is 1 pile, so I'm just going to do 1 pile. And then the last pile is 3 piles, so I'm going to do 3 piles. Now, obviously, if Kat had chosen a different order for these cards, then we would now be in a different position. These cards would have been shuffled differently, and there are multiple ways that you could have this, but Kat chose 2, 1, 3. So I've mixed up the cards as I promised, and now we're in this position. Now, I'm going to move these out of the way. This is my prediction card over here, and if I turn it over, it is the 2 of hearts. Now, I just took a clump of cards off, but if I turn this card over, you will see that my prediction is the 2 of hearts. Ta-da! I love that, it's amazing. What's more impressive though is that these cards aren't just from a playing pack, and they're not just from a deck of cards. If I turn them over as well, I'll do it this way, if I turn them over, you'll see as well that even though these were shuffled and mixed and I had no control over what order they were going to be in, if I turn these over, you will see that these actually spell out 2 of hearts. And that was my prediction. Thank you very much. And thank you, Scott. I love it. It's great. Let me just pick these up. And I'll put these here and I will reset them later. Okay, so I'm really gutted I can't see the comments and stuff. I have to keep tapping the screen now. So, how are we doing for time? Oh, we've got plenty of time. I'm catching up with myself. I'm not going to do that one today. I'm going to do this one instead. So this is another brand new trick. Oh, Matthew, that's so cool. Ta-da! I love the ta-da. Ta-da! What was that joke? The bloke who invented the sequencing of the human genome, and they said, "Oh, what are you going to call it?" And he went, "Da-na! DNA, da-na!" Where's my tea? Okay, here we go. That was great. That was great, but that's a little greater. Okay, here we go. This is invented by a friend of mine, and I got sent this, and I just love it. It's just such a beautiful trick. And it's based around a game, and so I got the game. This is called Clued Up, and it's like a knockoff cheap travel version of Cluedo, and it's a bit different to the normal Cluedo, and it's a lot more. I actually prefer it because in this game you have to use actual detective skills and with the other players to solve the murder. And it's not like rolling a dice and then you move around the board. In this game, you have to use real detective skills, and it's a lot more because it's a travel game. So you don't want to be taking dice and stuff with you. Really, really cool game, amazing game actually. And so I thought I would do something with it. And what I've got here is a black envelope. Now I'm going to place the black envelope on top of here. Actually, where's my other table? I'm going to place it. This is my other one. This is for the wedding fairs. And this is my other one. I'm going to place the black envelope on top of that one so that you can see it, and then I'm going to place the selections on top of this one to keep them separate. So what we need, I need 3 people to help me, and I've got some envelopes. So the ones that are marked S on them says S4, S3, S2 and S1. The ones that are marked S are suspects. So they're the suspects that we are after. One of these people is the murderer. And then we've got 4 L's, L1, L2, L3, L4. I'll show you those in a second. They are the location. And then we've got W1, W2, W3, W4, and they are the weapons. So what I would like is 3 people to help me. Can I get some messages up? Where are the messages? Ah, here we go. I might be able to bring them up permanently on the iPad. It's a bit different on here. If you would like to join in, then give me a thumbs up, and I will pick somebody. But we have got here 3 choices. Now I'm looking for somebody. Hello, Peter. Peter Nardi's in the house. Oh God, now I feel really intimidated. Peter's a really good friend of mine, and he's one of the best magician mentalists, creators, inventors, authors, everything. He's just amazing. Peter, do me a favour, Peter. You're going to pick our suspects. So we've got 4 suspects. Suspect 1, suspect 2, suspect 3, suspect 4. Would you give me a number, please, Peter? give me a number from 1 to 4, any number that you like, and that number I will take out and place on the Tingricity stand. So Peter, if you could give me a number between 1 and 4. Sam, if you could give me a number between 1 and 4, that would be fantastic as well. Sam, you are going to do the location for me. And then suspect 3. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to remove suspect number 3. Okay, and I'm going to place that there. Now these have both got S1 S2 S3 on both sides. I don't want you to think I'm doing any kind of trickery. It says S3 on both sides, and even the card inside above the name will say suspect 3 on it as well. I'll show you those in a second. So we need Sam, you're doing the location. You've chosen 3 as well. So we're going to go through here. So we've got location 1, location 3, location 3, location 4. We're going to take out location 3 and place that on top of here as well. And then I need one more person to choose a weapon. So I need a 1, 2, 3 or 4. Not Sam, not Peter. We need somebody else. If somebody else could choose one. Lee Blades, give me a number. Lee Blades is in the house. Lee Blades I went to school with. He was like the school bad boy. He thought he was anyway. He still is. He's a good lad though. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Lee, give me a number. A number. Any number you like between 1 and 4. Any number at all. Oh, is my laptop back on? No. Okay, we've got Scott has gone 2. Okay, we'll go with Scott there. So we've got weapon 1, weapon 2, weapon 3 and weapon 4. We're going to take out weapon 2 just because I've been dragging this on long enough, and we're here. So I'm not going to touch these for a second. These are the choices that have been made. Let me just square them up. And that is the actual solved mystery. So let's see what people could have done. So Peter chose suspect number 3. Now if I go to suspect number 1 and I take it out, you will see that I will try and hold it up to the camera. At the very, very top it says suspect 1 and it's Mrs. Peacock. Okay, I'm not going to wait. If you were here with me, you'd see there's nothing else inside any of the envelopes. Suspect 1 is Mrs. Peacock. Let me hold it up for the camera. Okay, that one's gone. Let me just put that there. Suspect 2, nothing else obviously, and is Mr. Green. Suspect 2, and it says suspect 2 at the top, Mr. Green. Very, very nice. And suspect 4, if I take this out, again, nothing else inside. And if I place it there so you can see it, I think putting the envelope behind it helps with the light. Suspect 4, Colonel Mustard, and suspect 4 across the top. So they've gone. Now it's not like the actual Cluedo, which has like 5 or 6 characters. There's only a few characters in this. Makes it easier for the travel game. And then I think or Sam or somebody chose. I can't remember now. I do apologise. Somebody chose the location. And they chose location 3, I believe. Yes, 3. So location 1, nothing else inside there, was the study. So it wasn't in the study. And location 2 was in the lounge. Wasn't in the lounge. And location 4 was in the bathroom. So it wasn't in the bathroom. Okay, and then the weapons. Take the weapons out. Weapon number 1 was the candlestick. Weapon number 3, we chose 2 on this one, nothing else in there. Weapon number 2 is the rope. And finally, weapon number 4 is the poison. Okay, that goes there as well. Now I'm going to lift these off very carefully and I'm going to place them down here. I'm going to get rid of my Tingricity stand. Okay, so let's see who we did choose. So we've got suspect, location, so we've got 332. The numbers don't really mean anything. I'm going to take this one out of here. And our suspect is Miss Scarlet. Okay, I will place her there. I will show you that there is nothing else inside. I will leave her against the backdrop though, because I think it helps with the camera. So suspect 3, Miss Scarlet. And then we go to the location. And again, nothing else inside. And the location is the kitchen. Oh, did we have the knife? Was there a knife? Yeah. In the kitchen, that would be the obvious choice, would be the kitchen. And then finally the weapon, let's find out, is it the knife in the kitchen or is it, no, weapon number 2 is the revolver, the pistol, the gun. So we've got Miss Scarlet in the kitchen with the revolver. Very nice. So this was a free choice. You could have chosen any single one. This is the ones that we've ended up with. Miss Scarlet in the kitchen with the revolver. If I go to this now, this black envelope, and again, there's only 3 cards in here. There's nothing else inside, nothing else at all. But we've got 3 cards here. You made all the choices. I didn't have any say in the choices here. The envelopes are on tray. All I've done is open them up. You made all the choices yourself. But if I go through our suspect, it was found to be Miss Scarlett. Miss Scarlett was the murderer, and it was in the kitchen and the weapon, it was the revolver, the gun, the pistol. Miss Scarlett shot the victim in the kitchen just like that. That's amazing. Well done, guys. You are fantastic. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. Ta-da! There we go. Absolutely amazing. I love that. It's what a fantastic trick. Invented by a very talented magician called Jamie Dawes. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's all right. A very talented magician called Jamie Dawes, who's a good mate of mine, a lovely guy, absolute lovely, well, he's just a lovely bloke in general. So thank you for sharing. That's great. Right, I've got one more thing. I've been playing around with this. Oh, I've wanted this for so long. I had this years ago and then I lost it in the fire. My friend bought me one of these. It's a little tiny Rubiks Cube, and it's just a great little thing. And the idea is, if I turn it around, you can see it's still mixed up. I am useless. I've got friends of mine who are amazing. They can just, they're like that way, and it's done. And I'm like, yeah, it really irritates me because I can't do it. And I was talking to my friend earlier on, and I said, they said, what are you going to do at the end of the show? And I said, well, probably, I've got this Rubiks Cube, I'm probably going to do something with that. And they said, oh, can you do the Rubiks Cube? I said, I don't really like Rubiks Cubes. I said, I'm probably going to get a snack, get a cup of tea, go and sit in front of the film. I've got some writing to do for one of my tricks, so I'll probably be on the laptop, chatting to people, and you know, and just doing some work and stuff. You know, I haven't got chai today. I said, but this is really bugging me because I just can't do it. And he said, well, can't you use magic? I was like, yeah, but I can, obviously, but if I'm going to do magic, I'm not going to solve a Rubik's Cube. You know, I'm going to do something a bit cooler than that. And they said, what are you going to do? And I said, well, probably just have myself some Smarties, because, you know, that's what you really want to do. And they is my snack while I'm watching a film. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. About 30 minutes. That's pretty cool. Half an hour. So I'll be back next weekend. Thank you so much. To all my magician friends, if you want the information on the illusions or the books and stuff from Jane and Alakazam, then give me a message and I will send you the details. Also, I've now got my shop up and running on my website, so if you are interested in anything of mine, I've got the shop up and running. To all my non-magician friends, look after yourselves, stay safe. I will be back on next weekend, and if you are having a party or event or a function later on in the year, I've got wedding bookings coming back in again now, which is great. So if you are interested in booking, then drop me a message and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. To all those who donate and PayPal and whatever, and send me a little tip after the show, thank you so much for donating. It really does help. It's a really big asset. I love you all. Thank you so much. Charlie will be back next week, so she should be on the show next weekend with me, even though she'll just put her hand in or something. But stay safe. We are so close to the end now. Let's get through this together, get to the end, and I will see you all very soon. So from me, from Rocky, from all the Rocky family, from Charlie, have a great week. I will see you next weekend. All the love. Bye for now. And I've got to come and press the button, so I can't just stand here looking, you know, I know. So I'll come around here. Say bye for now.